University can be an interesting experience when you first come here. You get to live on your own for once, new friends, new environment, and, if you're an international student especially, it's an entirely new country as well. But let's talk about the side of university that not really a lot of people talk about. It does get quite lonely. You can get quite homesick. That doesn't even include any like drama that might happen with flatmates, course mates, anything really in life. And that's not even including like financial struggles and just learning how to be on your own and adult on your own. So, as a third year chemical engineering student, I'm gonna tell you my experiences on university, how I managed to cope with it, and any like advice and support I can hand to you. So yeah, let's get into it. So just a quick introduction of myself. I'm Therese. I lived in the Philippines prior to living here in the UK. I grew up there for 14 years in the Philippines. I'm now currently studying a bachelor's in chemical engineering, and I'm currently in my third year. I actually entered on a foundation year, and in first year I had a medical issue, let's just say that. And it led to it being quite isolating. But honestly, with the right support and with the right company and knowing where to access that, if you go through like a similar struggle or anything like that, even if it's like trying to manage your university workload on top of, like, let's be honest, any other outside bits like a social life and financial struggles and being able to actually take care of yourself and get by day to day, you can definitely do it. It will be a very daunting experience, but I'm going to tell you what I did in order to cope with the situations I've gone through and how I'm here now. So, tip 1. Let's talk university workload. I cannot emphasize how much I would want to say that you need to reach out to your academic tutors. It might be a bit intimidating at first, I'll be honest with you, but they're really there to support and help you, and don't worry about any wording or feeling like you sound stupid, because they've at some point been in your position and they're there to help you and support you, to help you that you actually succeed and get the best grades possible as well, because they really want you to do well. Another thing that you could do in general when it comes to time management, use a study planner, get a to-do list. If you access disabled students allowance through student finance, you can try and ask this as well for a time management tool. I personally use Global Tasks, and it really is essential and helpful for me to prioritize which tasks I actually need to do first and what other things I can put in the back burner. Helps a lot with procrastination, trust me. How about being able to socialize? You come into university and you literally don't know anyone, and if you're in a flat, especially with different people in halls, so what do you do to ease off the awkwardness? It's easier said than done. Try and get to know them. It's hard because you might think that, oh, they might not like me, they might just think that I'm a bit weird. But you never know until you talk to them. It's easier said than done. But one word can go a long way. You don't know if someone's feeling lonely, and more than likely, if anything, they're on the same boat as you. So try and speak to your flatmates. Try and hang out, even if it's just like sitting in the kitchen and one of them is getting a coffee or tea or something. Strike up a conversation. Just say hi and stuff like that. And most of the time, things will roll naturally. How about socializing outside your flat? Try and get to know your course mates, especially like during induction days. All of you guys are in the same boat, and it's actually a really good time to get to know people on your course, get to know your lecturers. Let's not forget, the university has tons and tons of societies. So if you go to the Swansea Student Union website, you'll be able to see that they have sports societies, they have little hobby societies, they have even niche ones that you wouldn't expect. So feel free to take advantage of those. Feel free to try and go to those sessions and just give them a try, because you wouldn't know if you like them or not if you don't give them a try. And that's, I would say, like one of the things I would tell most new people. Give it a try. It's daunting, it might be new, you might not like it, but you wouldn't know unless you try it. And how about if you miss home? Especially if you're an international student, it's really easy to miss the comfort of, in a familiar environment, you're in a different culture altogether with different people from different walks of life. One of the advice I would give for people who are homesick is try and contact your parents, try and contact anyone who's close to you. It might be a bit difficult, especially with a massive time difference, but you can always try and organize time for it. I like to personally put the time of my home country on my phone so that I could actually see what time it is, and if it's actually convenient for me, I could give my relatives a call to make sure that they're okay. Even if like you're a home student, try and organize time to call your parents, because I'm sure that they're worried about you. I know it might not seem like it, but they really care for you, you know? And any loved ones, just reach out to them. I'm sure that they'll be more than happy to hear about your day. Lastly, I just want you to take a day at a time. It is easy to spiral. It is easy to think about all the other worries that you'd have to worry about with academics and, you know, socially. But give yourself some time to relax. Explore Swansea. Go on a cycle. Do what you love doing, like do a hobby on the side. Maybe if you're on campus, if you enjoy reading books, you can try and find a nice quiet spot, read a book, and enjoy the sun if it's out. Give yourself some time to relax, and you've done a massive step by getting out of your home and moving to a different place altogether and putting yourself in an environment where everyone is different. It's a massive step. It's daunting, but I don't know if you need to hear this, but I'm quite proud of you for doing it. And if things do get really hard, really hard, you can always reach out to the Wellbeing team that's in the Talbot building. I'll show you like how to get there. You could always reach out to them via email and see if there's anything that the university can do to help you with. One thing that I'd really want people to do is to reach out. You're not in this alone. With the right support, you can get through this. Yeah?